Hi, this is Mike Shermat with the Mobile Safety Net team, and we're going to ask him a couple questions about his time here with UB School of Social Work. So, can you briefly describe your career interest in social work and then your foundation year placement?
Absolutely. So, career-wise, I see myself working as a clinical social worker at the VA locally in Buffalo. Initially, what my path trajectory was looking like was to work in the micro level, one-on-one with veterans with combat experience and mental health issues related to their military history. And through my foundation year placement with the Mobile Safety Net team, I had to take a step from the micro level up to the macro level and really look at social work in the broader view. And through that experience, I had a lot of positive encounters with people and really have been able to connect the dots between micro, meso, and macro to really see how I can better impact people and places through my career.
Nice. And how has this placement fit in your ultimate career goals? You touched on it a little bit, but.
So I think this placement really gave me the belief that I fit into social work, and it doesn't matter at what level I actually end up working at. So if I end up at the micro level working one-on-one or in small groups, I'm going to be very happy. But if I end up working at the macro level, whether it's in some kind of political fashion on policy or just overall advocating, at a higher level for clients, I still have that influence on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of a trickle down. So I still feel that I'm going to have impact on people regardless of where I fall in that spectrum of care.
So what qualities are important to bring to your placement?
So when I came into the school, I was really clear about wanting to work in the micro field. I wanted to work with veterans at the VA one-on-one. And when I got my foundation year placement, I was put in a macro social work placement with the Mobile Safety Net team. So I was like, I wonder what I'm going to take away from this. So I really went into it with an open mind and wanted to figure out how I could connect what I knew about micro level social work up to macro level social work. And through the experience I've had with the Mobile Safety Net team, I really have a much more holistic sense of what social work is and how those three systems really interconnect with each other, and how the care you provide to an individual really is impacted by how those three systems actually work together. So it's given me a much more well-rounded view of social work, and I think I've benefited from it.
What words of advice do you have to students entering their foundation year field placements?
If you find yourself in a situation where you're placed somewhere you didn't expect to be, really embrace that, because there's so much to what social work actually is. And it's not just micro, it's not just meso, it's not just macro. Everything really has to work together in order for care to be effective and for people's lives to really be changed through the work that social workers actually do. So really embrace it, attack it with an open mind, and really go in with goals about what you want to learn, not only as the social worker yourself, but about the social work profession as a whole. And I think you can really walk away having had a positive experience and really learning more about the profession.